Okay. I have a bone to pick with part of the geekdom, the nerd community, specifically of Evil Dead fans, and even more specifically, Evil Dead fans that won't shut the fuck up about this. They won't shut the fuck up about Ash Williams in Mortal Kombat 11. Because a while back, there was a trailer that was revealing characters and character packs for Mortal Kombat 11. At the end of it, you heard a sound effect of a chainsaw revving, which was implying that it could be Ash Williams, because people were like, oh, it has to be Ash Williams because it doesn't make sense for it to be Leatherface, since Leatherface was in the last game, and rarely ever does Mortal Kombat 11 use the same licensed characters 2 games in a row. So, a lot of people were speculating that it'd be Ash, especially since Ed Boon had been wanting Ash in the game for forever. And then there were leaks of evidence that Ash was supposed to be in the game. And then fans were running wild with that. And they keep hounding Bruce Campbell, and they keep hounding Ed Boon, and hounding anybody who has even the faintest of ties to NetherRealm Studios. I'm pretty sure that if these fans could get in contact with the janitor who cleans the bathrooms at NetherRealm Studios, they'd ask him if he or she knows if Bruce Campbell is going to be Ash Williams in Mortal Kombat 11. It's ridiculous. And people just won't shut the fuck up about it. Like, here's an article from yesterday, from Thanksgiving, talking about this bullshit. And it leads to this video, and I'm going to play a snippet of it real quick to go further down the rabbit hole of another reason why I'm pissed off about people not shutting up about this news.
So, over on Twitter, Bam Bam Shawami asked Jandy, who currently works at NetherRealm Studios, can we please get an explanation about Ash if he was canceled? We know you guys can see how we've been asking about him, yet we've literally gotten no response.
That sounds like an entitled
saw
question.
This tweet and simply responded with a link to ya boy's video. Diddy, they're on to us. In that video, I do discuss how indeed Bruce Campbell was doing these drive-in events. You know, pandemic, it's a thing. People were pulling up to drive-thrus. He was sitting there doing Q&As. He was asked about MK11. You know, situation, would he be in it? And he said this right here, Mortal Kombat 11, the jury is still out because, look, shit is very simple. Characters are kind of...
Now, I'm gonna stop the video right there, because here's another reason why I'm irritated about this. No offense to the guy who makes these YouTube videos, because he is very knowledgeable and up-to-date and is helping Mortal Kombat fans, but at the same time, objectively, it's annoying because it's like it keeps feeding into the fans who won't shut up and keep hounding about Ash being in Mortal Kombat 11. But also, I'm not a journalist, but normally in the world of like news and journalism, you're supposed to give credit where credit is due. And his source is a source that does credit me, but it's like every other time this person references quotes, normally they post clips and videos and whatnot. It's like, you could see, if you go to the video that he's talking about, he provides a link to Reddit, which posts a video. And they credit the person, who is me, for the video. But it's like, why do you have to go to Reddit if Reddit tells you who the video is? Why don't you just go to the pure source, which is my video? And then, like, this guy has multiple videos that reference my video. It's like, just fucking post a link to my video with a timestamp. It ain't hard. I'll show you right now. Here's the video. Uploaded by me. Here's the timestamp. 1826. Here's the question. The stupid fucking question about Mortal Kombat 11.
A two-parter, Ash.
Nice talking to you. Okay, I can't see, so you just go ahead and shout it out.
A two-parter.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 11. Are you making an appearance?
Mortal Kombat 11, the jury's still out. Because look, the truth is very simple. Characters are kind of owned by companies, including Ash. So sometimes those companies aren't allowed to loan characters between franchises because other companies go, whoa, then you have to make a deal. If you're going to, it's like loaning out Humphrey Bogart to another studio. The studios make a deal. So it gets weird sometimes. So it might not happen only because of legal crap.
And the second part.
That quote has been used so many times, and it's like, all right, I'm not gonna get anything for it, but fucking credit me. Like, come on, it's my video is the one that got the information out there about Bruce talking about directly about the stupid question of Ash being Mortal Kombat 11. And here's my viewpoints on this whole stupid situation, and why I think people need to shut the fuck up and stop asking about Ash in Mortal Kombat 11. Like he said, it's a license issue. It's not saying, like, is it saying that Ash isn't going to be in Mortal Kombat 11 definitively? No. But is it saying that he is definitively? Also no. It's up in the air. So that means you guys need to just be quiet and be patient and just wait and see. The possibility is very high up there. And I don't want to add fuel to the fire, but like, I know someone personally who's worked for NetherRealm Studios. And years ago, they personally asked me, because they know I'm an Evil Dead fan, they hit me up and they said, hey, who's this Ash guy? And what do I need to watch to get to know this character? Because people in the office keep talking about him. So that, in addition to everything else out there, is evidence that, yes, obviously, they want to put Ash in Mortal Kombat 11. It's a question of how and when. Also because of the license issues, because you have to remember, Evil Dead, each iteration of Evil Dead is owned by somebody different. Evil Dead 1, I believe, is owned technically by New Line Cinema. Evil Dead 2 is, at the moment, Studio Canal. Army of Darkness is like a whole bunch of different people. It's like Universal Studios and MGM and somebody else. Evil Dead the Reboot is Sony Pictures and Studio Canal. And then Ash vs. Evil Dead is Stars, who is now owned by Lionsgate. So all these different people own all these different iterations of Evil Dead. So it's like NetherRealm Studios and Warner Brothers would have to figure out which version of Ash they would want to put in the game, and then figure out who has the license to that version of Ash and how to secure that license. And all that legal stuff is very messy, to be honest. Me personally, even though I'm not a big fan of Army of Darkness, my money is on them possibly getting the rights to the Army of Darkness version of Ash. And the reason why I say that is because Warner Brothers is in bed with NetherRealm Studios when it comes to Mortal Kombat, right? There's a game that came out years ago, 2012, I believe, by Grasshopper and Warner Brothers, called Lollipop Chainsaw. In that game, the character you play as, Juliet Starling, has a bunch of different costumes that she can wear, both original and from different licensed properties. One of them was an Ash Williams costume, my personal favorite. And even though marketing advertised it as Evil Dead, if you look at the licensing legal jargon in the credits, it specifically mentions Army of Darkness. So that leaves me to believe that if Warner Brothers and NetherRealm Studios were to get a version of Ash for Mortal Kombat 11 or a future Mortal Kombat game, I think it would be the Army of Darkness version. Which, to me, it's like, what does it matter, since the outfit that they're going to use is the same as the Evil Dead 2 outfit. Like, me personally, just being petty, I'd rather it be Evil Dead 2 than Army of Darkness, but that's neither here nor there. Now, all that being said, here's where I'm going to get to the point of the video. What I want to know is, why do people care so fucking much about Ash Williams being in Mortal Kombat 11, which is essentially Ash having a cameo in a video game, when the more important issue at hand is Ash being in his own full-fledged Evil Dead video game coming out next year that has already been talked about numerous times by Bruce Campbell himself. Why is nobody asking questions about that? Everyone wants to go, oh my god, is Ash gonna be in Mortal Kombat 11? Ugh. Fuck that noise. I want details on the Evil Dead video game coming out. I want to know who the developer is, who the publisher is, how far along are they in making it? Is it going to be first person? Is it going to be third person? Do you have any concept art you can show us? Can you tell us any information about how it's going to play? Is it multiplayer? Is it single player? If it is multiplayer, is it story driven? Is it online only? Like, what are the details of it? So far, the only details that we have is this, which is a very important thing that nobody seems to be talking about, because a lot of Evil Dead fans are upset that Ash vs. Evil Dead got canceled, which is on them because they should have paid for stars, which was, their app was only $4 or $5 a month. You guys are a bunch of cheapskates, and you're the reason why the show got canceled. But that's neither here nor there. Everyone's like, oh, we want more of Ash vs. Evil Dead. We want a season 4. The Evil Dead video game is going to be your season 4. The Evil Dead video game is going to take place after Ash vs. Evil Dead. And here's evidence of that. But nobody's talking about it.
Second part, sure.
Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 4?
Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 4? You're living in a dream world, my friend. I have retired the character of Ash.
Is the video game Season 4?
The video game will be good enough. That's Season 4. You're exactly right. Thank you for pointing out the positive aspects here.
Hey, Bruce.
Yet not a single fucking soul wants to talk about that. To me, that's more important. As an Evil Dead fan, that is way more important than, Ash has been teasing Mortal Kombat 11, and he's not in the game yet, and there's all these other characters in Mortal Kombat 11, but where's Ash? Shut the fuck up. That is not important. What is important is the Evil Dead video game coming out. You want more Ash? You want more Evil Dead with Ash? There's your more Evil Dead with Ash. Ask questions about the Evil Dead video game, not fucking cameo in Mortal Kombat 11. I need a fucking drink. You fans are fucking ridiculous.